everybody, welcome to the Seesaw Podcast. I'm your host, Brer Fox. I'm the Kingdom Hearts veteran.
Hi, Jojo. I play Kingdom Hearts.
I'm Zach. I've only played Kingdom Hearts on the PS. No, actually, that's a lie. I realized that.
What? You've only played on the
PS3. Technically, I played on the PS4 too. Yeah, 2.8.
Mm-hmm. I'm Robert. I'm the game guy.
Yep.
Like the mechanics guy. Mechanics.
Yep. So, first off, before we get into the shit, because we have a lot of shit to talk about. It's our 2-year anniversary. Oh yeah, we are here. We're here. That's cool. Yeah, we'd be another episode.
Oh yeah.
It's our 2-year anniversary.
Why do we always take long hiatuses before our anniversary?
Because we hate ourselves.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because I mean, it's been like a couple months.
It's been a month. 1 month.
Okay,
like
so
almost
not
exactly
that
1
long,
month.
but like
still, it's
a hiatus.
Yeah, which
look, man, it's Kingdom Hearts, man. It's ebb and flow.
Yeah. It's our 2-year anniversary. The 15th was our 2-year anniversary. It's cool knowing that we've been going on this long. And Kingdom Hearts 3 is just ever closer. Mm-hmm. We brought the sign back. Yeah. It's been a little minute since we had that on. I brought the actual notes back and not just looking at my phone, which, speaking of, we have a lot of shit to talk about. Don't know if we're going to finish it all in this one.
We brought Robert back.
Oh, yeah.
I'm only here for like half the podcast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, you're leaving halfway.
I mean, but anyway, sign is the most important notes. Yeah. And then Robert.
Yeah.
Sign.
No.
Necromantic Resurrection.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
So I figure we'll go through it by we'll go through one trailer, then we'll go through the other trailer, then we'll go through news that wasn't in the trailer. Like I said, I don't know how much we'll get through in the hour that we got, but we'll see what we can do.
Yeah.
So we'll start off with the Monsters Inc. trailer. First thing we got is our boy Marluxia / Lorium came back. I get Lorium, I guess, right?
Yeah, since we killed him.
Yeah. So.
But did we?
Well, no, we didn't.
Did we?
Yeah.
We killed Marluxia. We didn't kill Lorium.
Yeah.
Two different people.
Someone killed Lorium. Then we killed Marluxia, and now we're gonna kill Lorium.
So Lorium dies twice.
It all works out somehow. Yeah.
Now, when he dies, will he become a nobody again? No, is this because this could just be an never-ending cycle? I didn't realize that. The more I didn't really plan for this.
Yeah.
I mean,
now
like,
what?
I mean, in a way, games.
Is Lorium gonna be the villain in Kingdom Hearts 4?
Yeah, because you just keep killing them. Their heart's still strong.
It's eventually they do it so much. There's just 2 of them.
It just coexists.
I haven't thought about that actually. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Would he become? I don't know.
Could you become immortal in Kingdom Hearts?
I mean, technically speaking, you kill and a nobody dies. It turns back into itself.
Well, okay. Well, a nobody is made when somebody becomes a Heartless, though, right?
Yes.
And if Sora just kills somebody, they're not gonna be a Heartless, right? It was when Xehanort killed. Well, because we don't know specifically how like half the organization was turned into nobodies, but we know that the ones that Xehanort killed, I'm sure he had the intention of turning them into Heartless, turning them into nobodies. He went crazy, then killed himself. So that was Xehanort's doing. If Sora just kills somebody, I don't think they're gonna become a Heartless. So
because isn't Sora with the Keyblade takes their heart and it goes to Kingdom Hearts?
That's with the Heartless.
That's with the Heartless.
With the normal people,
rips their soul
with
out.
the normal people, if you stab someone with the Keyblade, they just die.
It's just a weapon.
Yeah.
So then, I mean,
it's just a very sharp key. It's not even sharp. It's a blunt object.
It's like the key sword in Red vs. Blue.
Yeah.
It's a key in very specific situations, or it's a key all the time, and when you stick it in people, it unlocks their death. That's the Keyblade.
Now, so when you think about it, actually, Sora he's not really stabbing them. He's just beating him over the head with a Keyblade until he eventually
beating them
dies.
to death.
Yeah.
So
it's all bludgeoning.
It's just all bludgeoning, which is a lot more, lethal and not lethal, but a lot more brutal. So
we're going way too hard into this.
Anniversary.
Yeah. We have so much shit to talk about, and we're talking about how the Keyblade kills people.
Is Sora actually a psychopath?
Yes.
Find out next time.
Up until now, they haven't had hearts, so it's been well
But yeah, Lorium's back there. He mentioned that like he's working for the true organization, and I think a lot of people kind of took that as like Marluxia's doing, Lorium. It's gonna take me a while. Is doing his own thing, but like, to me it kind of seemed like he was talking about the new organization.
That's what I think.
Working for. Yeah,
Xehanort clan.
Yeah, the 13 Secrets of Darkness. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're all Xehanort.
Yeah.
So
Zaya Squad.
Squad.
But the thing is, like, you would notice that he'd be half Xehanort because of his golden eyes. He has blue eyes.
But still, I mean, he might just be not.
Maybe he's just not there yet.
Yeah, I don't know.
He hasn't been promoted. He's still the janitor.
Or it's like he took his fingernails or something.
Yeah.
We don't know.
It's like he takes off his gloves and Xehanort's hands.
It's like maybe he's got Xehanort's dick. Like who knows? In graphic detail in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Please give me Xehanor's cock.
Because I mean, we know that back in Chain of Memories, Marluxia was going against the organization. He was trying to do his own thing, but I don't know, I feel like that'd be. I mean, it'd be cool if that was what it is. I just don't think that is. Like,
well, because Marluxia was
it failed once. Yeah. You're like, are you gonna try it again?
Because like if they were going against it,
yes, you are.
It could be interesting to be like Marluxia and like the team that did try to take over the organization. They're their own thing. Then we got the Xehanort squad.
Mm-hmm.
But like,
does it mean Larxene might come back?
Yeah, I'm sure she will.
You got it.
I 100% think we're going to see everybody from the whether they are in the 13 Secrets of Darkness or not. I 100% think we're going to see all the original organizations.
It's like Infinity War, just bringing everyone back.
Yeah,
even if it's for like a hot minute.
Yeah. Which that would be cool because like Larxene, it was Larxene, Marluxia, and Vexen, right? Well, Vexen came back as Evan though, and he's a good guy now. But so Larxene and Marluxia are the two of them are
the dynamic duo.
They're gonna turn into the new Maleficent. Yeah. They're just kind of like they're just there.
Just kind of running around like fucking with Sora. Like
they're also in a buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
The gay and the bitch.
Yeah. Seriously. Well, I'd be down for it. I just don't think.
Maleficent Pete get the black box and then Marluxia just like steals it. And it's just like its own thing where like you play as Marluxia.
Their entire arc is just Mission Impossible like heists.
There's an entire part of Kingdom Hearts 3 where you play as Pete trying to get the black box after Marluxia.
Just chasing after him.
Yeah, very slowly chasing after him.
That's Pete.
But yeah, so that's my opinions on Lorien.
Okay. In conclusion.
So Monsters Inc. is real. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think for the most part, people. We were all on Team Real, right?
We'd have to go back.
I was. But yeah, cool. I'm excited for it. Monsters Inc. isn't like my favorite movie of all time, but it is a really good movie. So
and it looks like it's gonna be cool in the Kingdom.
Oh yeah, it looks really cool.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Really good.
Yeah, I'm excited for. I really like their design, which Sora's design that we saw in the leaks were all like what he was in the drive form that we saw in the trailer.
Yeah.
Which I do like his normal design better, so I think it's cool.
The red and the black looks really cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like all their designs. I know people are always joking about Goofy and stuff, but he looks like somebody from Monsters Inc.
Yeah.
So
those fucking lethal yo-yos, man.
Yeah. But it's cool.
Yo-yos and Earthbound are weird.
But no, I'm excited for it. And we also saw that Flow Motion is coming back on the rails and on the poles as well.
Yeah, they upgrade the buzzsaw, I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Really spinny.
Yeah. Which I'm like, okay. Like I'm still like I liked Flow Motion and Dream Drop Distance, but I wasn't a big fan of it coming back just because I've said this before, but like I feel like Flow Motion really limited. Like, because the worlds were designed to be used specifically for flow motion, so the worlds felt
big and
narrow.
Empty.
Yeah, and it just felt like.
Well, I'm sure they're not gonna be bringing them back. Like every fucking rail is a rail, every wall is a. I'm sure it's gonna be like
it's just another movement option.
Yeah, it's probably just gonna be like if you dodge.
But you could probably beat the game without using it, except when it's like necessarily like on the rails, for example.
Yeah, which I'm. Like I said, the more I see it, the more I'm like, but like so far, I'm not like, no, yeah,
the whole game is just that.
That's just because you're bad at it.
No, I don't know. We'll see. So far, the worlds seem very big, not like Dream Drop Distance, which I'm excited for. Which we'll talk about that a little bit way later. I don't know if we'll get to that in this episode, but they talked a little bit about that. But and so if the worlds don't look like they're designed specifically for promotion, it looks more like it's something that will be mostly used for combat, which I'm okay with. And the attacks don't seem like super overpowered like in Dream Drop Distance, where like
you're just invincible.
You could get away with the whole game.
It was rail and then warp strike.
Yeah.
Rail. I legitimately there was a time, I think it was like in the second set with the Tron world, where I was not leveled to beat Rizzler. That was the boss.
Rinsler,
sorry.
Not Tron.
Yeah, not Tron. And I got all the way to the boss just by using Warp Strike. Just by using Warp Strike. And I couldn't beat the boss so I wasn't anywhere near the level. But because Warp Strike does so much fucking damage. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Exactly, yeah. Which that's why I was... Like I said, it was fun Dream Drop Distance. It was fun for like a one-game thing, but like, I'm not a big fan of it like always being there.
I'd be interested if it's locked behind a move set or certain combos.
That'd be kind of cool.
Like, you can't just go up to a wall and like bounce off it. But if you're going into either a drive form and you're like
speaking of that, in Dream Drop Distance, there was an entire section dedicated to your flow motion moves like Buzz On and all that stuff. But like, you never unlocked new moves, so maybe that was unfinished, or just kind of stuck it there.
Yeah.
Or it's like if you're like in like an aerial combo, and then you get like an action command, like you push onto a wall or something, go into a flow motion, Warp Strike onto something, and then you continue.
Something like like the triangle, you hit triangle and then do a flow motion. And
that'd be cool.
That'd be kind of cool. I'd be down for that.
Yeah, exactly. Just the idea of flow motion all like being there big time is like, but so far it seems like they just kind of showed it off for the sake of showing it off. So I'm okay with it.
So it looks cool.
So far, I'm you're doing okay. But
playing bowling with Mike Wazowski.
Let's just climb the walls again.
Yeah. But
he's not running nearly fast enough. But okay.
Well, the flow motion just.
You can climb the like the underground section of Twilight Town.
Traverse Town.
Yeah. Look, it's been 2 years.
Other T-Town.
I climbed to the ceiling limit of the end of the world of the world that never was.
Yeah, well, everyone did.
I was bored. I was like, okay.
They hid fucking treasure chests at the top of the skyscrapers, like for that specific reason, so you can go.
You just hug the same wall.
Yeah. But then also, so we saw Flynn and Rapunzel, which I'm excited for, because last time we saw the Tangled World was a couple of years ago, and for a while,
like the first like gameplay trailer.
There was the first like big like Disney World trailer, which it's like I totally just lost my train of thought, but it's been a while since we've actually seen it, and we knew that at least Rapunzel was going to be a party member. But we never saw her. We always just saw Sword Doll and Goofy. But now that we actually know, or now that we've actually seen them, like I'm getting more and more excited for it.
Plus we've broken the party limit, so like
that actually
Rapunzel, Flynn. There's the entire Tavern cast.
Yeah, that doesn't concern me per se. But I feel like a lot of the coolness of having a different party member is kind of gonna diminish a little bit. I feel like the new party members you're gonna get are basically going to be negligible the entire time because you're going up to 4 or maybe 5 party members on top of it, where it's like instead of having Genie in your party where you can literally be like, all right, action command, heal me, do damage, do everything, blah, blah, blah.
Summon, but
or Tarzan or something. It's going to diminish from that coolness of having a new character in your party and just going to be like, they go around, do some moves, do a little bit of damage here. Like that, also I'm worried that the AI in them might be really restricted, because like in the one shot where they have like Rapunzel like fucking going around the tree and Flynn on the barrel, I'm worried it's gonna be like, here's an area, she's got 2 areas to do this, and Flynn's got like 3 areas to do this, and that's their AI. It's not like it's not some cool fighting mechanic, and they're like doing some swashbuckling shit and stuff. It's just like they're super limited in their thing, and it's like it's cool they're in their party, but I'm worried they're gonna be like, it just kind of suck,
Like it's cool to have them like appearance wise, but like mechanically speaking, they just don't sync up with your party. They're just like
they're there.
You're just like. It's like tugging on a stubborn dog on a leash.
I like that they're there.
Yeah.
I
mean, great they're there. Love it.
Yes.
Extra damage.
But easier battles.
And this way you don't have to remove Donald from your party.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be realistic. I mean,
despite everything, we need Donald.
And this it also adds to that. It never really felt like you, Goofy, and Donald were a team per se when you're switching them all out
to a point. Yeah.
To the point. I mean, of course it did throughout the whole story.
But it always kind of threw me off. In any game like that, this is not even specifically even like old Final Fantasy games do this kind of thing where it's like they're all technically in the party and they show up in cutscenes and stuff, but then when you're fighting, one of them just vanishes.
It's like they're never even there.
Yeah. So it's cool that you'll
yeah.
have the core team and you'll have your other
Mhm.
cast.
Exactly.
Now you can actually build a strategy around Sora, Donald, Goofy
Mm-hmm.
without too much fear of like, oh, now that I have this new party member.
Exactly, yeah.
I can
If you're
account
good enough, you don't need healing.
Yeah. But so, because I'm assuming they will in Kingdom Hearts 3 as well, because both Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 had you could customize Donald and Goofy very specifically to like, all right, only attack this way, or only like heal this way, or stuff like that.
He still sucked at it.
Yeah, well, Kingdom Hearts 2 he was good. People, I give shit on Donald in Kingdom Hearts 1 too, but Kingdom Hearts 2 Donald was my homeboy. And so I'm assuming that Kingdom Hearts 3 will have the same thing, and like you said, it won't fuck it up to now where it's like, you have a specific way that you go about doing battles and everything, but then, all right, look, bring in Tarzan. It's like, all right, well, everything's ruined now because Tarzan just runs around and does his own thing,
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's exciting. But, so,
Tarzan!
but yeah, I'm
Disney.
Do you think we're gonna get like a Chicken Little? Well,
no,
there's
that's
just something randomly in there for like.
well, I'm sure there will, because there's in every Kingdom Hearts. Well, literally all of Kingdom Hearts 1 was just random characters that weren't in the game.
No shit,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, so I'm assuming
I'm still
just
banking on that
kicks
Iron
Tarzan
Man,
out
that Robert Downey Jr. summon.
Yeah.
Not even Iron Man, I just want Robert Downey Jr.
He just comes in and throws money at them.
Yeah, right.
He's hella drunk, he throws money, and then he just leaves.
He has a mental breakdown and leaves.
It's Robert Downey Jr. as Sherlock Holmes. But yeah, speaking of summons, we got an aerial summon.
Yeah. Water area.
Hopefully that means she doesn't have a world.
I hope so much.
Holy another
shit.
rhythm world. Let's do this.
I really don't.
They gotta have one
At least
token
the summon
now.
looked really cool.
It
like
did.
the water going
yeah.
around and then Ariel jumping over. Like,
Yeah. But when I saw her, I was no. Half a second, but then I realized like, okay, it's a summon. But I was just like, I really
I
don't.
just
want
laughed. It's like, haha, they know about
I
Atlantica.
really
Also,
don't.
they've done it enough times.
But it's token at this point. You gotta.
No.
You gotta.
No!
They get worse though. Kingdom Hearts
And
1
these
sucked.
worlds are
Kingdom
going to
Hearts
be
2
like
was
3
even
hours
worse.
long. I don't want to spend 3 hours
Right,
there.
yeah, exactly.
It's like having the black guy die first. You gotta have it at Atlantica.
No.
It's gotta suck.
Because Atlantica's getting progressively worse. So I can't even
It's just a
imagine.
downward trend.
how
I
bad
like to
Kingdom
think
Hearts
that they
2
made a really, really good Atlantica, and like, no, it has to suck.
Nowhere it comes in. It's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
They gotta have the bad world to make all the other ones seem way better.
It sets the bar really low.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that means we don't get it. I mean, because that doesn't necessarily mean that, because they're like Aladdin and everything. Like he gives you the genie summon, but it's like, please just let it be one of those things you randomly get. For the love of God, no more. Like, hear our prayers. No Atlantica. That's like number 1 in Kingdom Hearts 3 on my wish list is no Atlantica. It's not even something I want in the game. It's something I don't want in the game. No fucking Atlantica.
They're excited about no
They
Atlantica.
love-
Was it confirmed?
They're a hype man.
Yeah. So speaking
They
of stuff
love
I don't want in the game, but is in the game anyway, Dream Eaters.
Yeah.
I have opinions.
They look like they're a summon, though.
I hope so.
I think they were a summon.
Here's the thing. I'm on record for not liking Dream Eaters, like, at all. Ever since Dreamed Up Distance, I don't like their design. I don't like them as party members because they didn't do anything. Like, they did, like, this much damage as like throughout like the entire game.
I used the starting 2 Dream Eaters for basically the entire game. And
that
then
makes no difference whether you change them or not, honestly.
Yeah.
The only thing you use them for in Dream Up Distance is for abilities. Like, that you go through that's like your ability board is the Dream Eaters stuff. And like, that's it. They don't do anything
It
in
was
battle.
cool. I got the thing where you ride a meteor down from the earth with your Dream Eaters.
There was a few
back.
cool, like,
those kind of
That
things
was
were
cool.
cool. But like,
They had good cinematics.
overall, I don't like their design. I don't like.
But
I especially didn't like them as enemies.
yeah.
But like,
also, you could just not use the Dream Eaters and use all the map stuff, where it's like you'd zip around it or whatever the fucking thing was on the map. It was just as good.
it just
Mm-hmm.
I kind of ignored them. I was like, oh, I guess I'm fighting these guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just didn't like them.
T-Rex showing up was surprising though.
Yeah, that was cool.
Nice party member, yeah. But I don't. And I was on record saying for like bring back Nobodies, bring back Unversed, don't bring back Dream Eaters, but they brought back Dream Eaters. And I'm hoping that it's just like a summon kind of thing, which I'm okay with that. But
I primarily reside in Sleeping Worlds, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And so basically, and because Sora's so steeped in the dream world at this point because of Dream Drop Distance, like it's only natural that he has access to them. So I would think
I
they
don't
can
want
only
him
like.
to. He
pulls
I
them out
don't
of
care.
I don't like Dream Eaters. And I the more I see them, the more angry I get. I just, Dream Drop, I like Dream Drop Distance, but just, I don't like their design. I think that might just be the biggest thing, is I don't, especially as, and like, so far we've seen them as, companions, which I'm more okay with, because they look, like cute little dog cat things. But as enemies, they look too like happy and cute to be like fighting them, And so I'm hoping to God that like this is the extent, and we're not,
they just look like an emo version of the number one.
They're literally a recolor of them.
Yeah,
they're like a
they
dark
are.
recolor. That's literally all they are. And it's just, I hope.
Now,
to
if they
God
brought the
they're
Dream
not
Eaters back and they looked like different, like they redesigned them a little bit, like the enemy ones,
I'd be
the
more
clearly-
okay with it. I
but-
still.
Then they're sleepy time eaters.
But I just
You get insomnia.
Well,
by
they,
facing them.
they call them like nightmare. That'd be kind of cool.
nightmare. Well, that's literally what they're called. They're called nightmares.
Yeah, but like,
But yeah, so
Yeah, and then the whole Union Cross thing.
spirits and dreams.
Kicks Union Cross under the table.
Spirits and nightmares.
Like,
But
shit,
literally having, it's
Just like-
still on my phone though.
but yeah, not
Kingdom
that-
Hearts 3, iPhone only.
Phone only.
But
Just like-
speaking of
Just like slowly pushes all of Union Cross off the table.
Speaking of Unversed, though, we have Unversed now. I mean, we
Yeah.
saw it in the leak, but now it's official.
Yeah.
Unversed are coming back because our boy Vanitas is coming back.
Yeah.
Well,
everybody, this is back. That's also pretty big.
It goes back to the whole like who are the
This
13 Thieves of darkness.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I actually.
And like, whose side is he gonna be on at the end of the day? But then
Xehanort's.
again,
Oh
What
yeah.
the fuck you talking about?
Yeah.
He was fucking Xehanort's bitch all of Birth by Sleep. He was fucking hanging on to Xehanort's leg. Like,
Yeah.
His butthole is like that.
That man needs that Xehanort dick.
Yeah.
Xehanort can fit his head up there.
Like,
There's no
that's
more
not
fist
the image I
getting.
needed to see.
When Vanessa said, "I want some head Xehanort," no, okay, but
Really, when they're just a hardcore sex scene. It's really strange. It's a weird turn.
we're gonna get the rating for this game. It's rated M, and like under the RSRB, it's like all normal, and then it's hardcore sex scene between Xehanort.
Sexual contact.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like cartoon violence, sexual contact. No, but I have some opinions about the fact that we just saw Vanitas in here.
He was just there.
Well, because here's my
No.
thing, right? Is that
I think I know what you're saying, and if it is, I 100% agree with you.
okay? It's one thing to see Vanitas, which is even that if seeing him in a trailer is just like that's kind of cool. It's another thing that we saw him with Sora in Monsters Inc. World. So now it's like great. I know what's gonna happen at the end or in the middle of Monsters Inc. World.
Exactly.
We get Vanitas.
Yeah.
I mean, we already knew we get young Xehanort at the end of
Toy Story.
Presumably the end. And now we know, sweet, we get Vanitas
And Marluxia Entangled.
and Marluxia Entangled. So
Yeah. Go on.
well, I was saying like it's getting almost too spoilery at this point.
yeah.
Like that's a pretty big like that would have been a cool reveal. Like if I was playing, I'm like, yo, Vanitas showed up. Now I'm gonna be like, yo,
comes
Vanitas
Vanitas.
showed up. Yeah.
And no, because I was thinking honestly the same thing. Because like after I watched it, both trailers, I was both excited and like, because like especially we'll talk about it in a sec, but like in the second one especially, like I feel like we're getting too much. And
yeah. Well, the second one, the first one, we see him and it kind of looks like it's more towards the end. Like you see, like something you would see at the end of a Kingdom Hearts world. But in the second
he's
one,
holding a screen can.
I mean, yeah. Granted, okay, I've watched it like 3 or 4 times, maybe more than you should watch a trailer. Well, not more, but like, and you can kind of see like that looks like something that happens like in the middle to beginning. Like you fight some you get there, Mike Wazowski, and then it's like. I am Vanitas. And I'm flipping your butthole. Like that. Yeah. Yeah. So like,
Well, if they really wanted to fuck with people, they'd be taking that like
they take
the background
the
assets and be changing them. But I know they didn't.
Yeah.
So like if they
See, like the real plot twist would be taking the Vanitas cutscene and then sticking it at the end of the Tangled world.
yeah, that would be cool. If they're doing that kind of shit, I'm like all
just
aboard
fucking
on
with
this
me.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm
They're just
all
fucking
aboard
with
on
us.
this shit.
But
Also, it might legitimately be like a meta twist. They might be teasing these things, knowing that because they know the game and the twist is different. So if they're leaking these things,
And then there's a whole like
the ultimate leak, or the ultimate twist at the end might be different, or even somewhere in the fucking middle. I don't know. Obviously, I don't play the game, or have not played the game. I do play the game. Trust me, keep me here.
I don't play
I need
any Kingdom Hearts. You're Dante.
yeah.
Hey guys.
the fuck's a
It'd
Kingdom
be
Hearts?
really interesting to see them do like kind of a meta game with Kingdom Hearts and be like, ha ha ha! You think you know? You have no idea the hardcore sex scene is coming. You know, like
That's the scene right before the hardcore sex scene. Me and Steve just keep playing, and then Xehanort just comes out, and then we get the,
he actually pops out with his ass.
it was me, you know.
Fucking like in a
Yeah,
puppet.
in a puppet.
My friend saw Xehanort in the shower.
You know,
He had made-
which I think would be cool, but I do think a lot of people would be upset because then they would be like, "Oh, the trailers are wrong" or whatever, some like insignificant shit like the trailers were
I wish
incorrect.
the trailers
You know,
The thing is, I would absolutely love that. Not the hardcore sex scene, but the whole like them fucking with us. But the thing is, Square Enix is known for revealing like everything. in the
Yeah.
Like because I was thinking about this, especially when I saw the whole thing with Riku. Like I'm hoping the whole thing with Riku's Keyblade breaking is like the beginning of the game kind of thing. But I was thinking back when Kingdom Hearts, because I played Kingdom Hearts 2. I played the original Kingdom Hearts games out of order, like back when they first came out in like 06. But anyway, I remember I've like watched like old trailers and interviews for Kingdom Hearts 2 and stuff. One of the big reveals in Kingdom Hearts 2 is Riku coming back, right? The whole thing about like Riku's answer, then the actual Riku comes back.
Yeah.
Normal Riku with like the long hair and everything is in Kingdom Hearts 2 trailers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like there's interviews with Riku's voice actor and everything, like talking about Riku's coming back, he's gonna do this and this, and like they show clips of like Riku and Sora like hanging out and fighting together, and it's
Oh.
He's
like
a sexy guy.
yeah that's literally what I'm talking about, that specific interview. But like it's just like I don't want them to do that with Kingdom Hearts 3, and that's why I'm thinking.
Yeah.
After E3, which is presumably where we're going to get the release date, I might go dark on Kingdom Hearts stuff for a while. Just because, like, I really don't want Kingdom Hearts 3 spoiled for me. Or it's even like in Dream Drop Distance. Like, in the final trailer for Dream Drop Distance, they really quickly, like, flash between, like, seeing, like, Roxas and Shion and Vantera and Aqua. And it's like, those reveals were so cool. It's like, I didn't watch the last trailer for Dream Drop Distance for that specific reason. And
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't. And then, or even 0.2. We all watched 0.2 trailers.
Oh
and
my god.
the only thing that surprised me in all of 2.8 was in back cover when they explained the whole thing with Xehanort's eye and the Keyblade. Everything else, I knew exactly what was coming, and it's like,
granted, we got like 4 or 5 trailers for that 2-hour game,
but still,
yeah.
it's they spoiled.
There's only
every
so much
single
you
thing.
can do with that.
And it's still, I don't want them to do that Kingdom Hearts 3 because I've been waiting so fucking long for this game.
Yeah.
We all have, and I don't want it to be spoiled for me. So I might. I'll watch up till once we get the release date, I think, which I'm assuming is E3.
Well, because I imagine everything after E3 is going to be more for people who aren't already into the game. Like,
exactly.
we know we're buying the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're all buying
I'll play on games.
Yeah.
You have an Xbox One, you can get it.
You know,
I'm waiting for it to
It'll
come to
sell at
PC.
least 4 copies.
it's just a Netflix.
Yeah. So, like, I mean, the trailers aren't really for us.
Exactly.
I mean, they are, but, like, they're for marketing reasons.
Yeah.
And we already, they shut up and give us the game. Like,
Yeah.
we're not going to be sold in this game.
Which it's the whole thing about how like some people are saying like they don't want to know all the Disney worlds that are going to be in it. It's like it'd be cool if we didn't know, but it's like the whole reason that they're showing all the Disney worlds is so then somebody that like is a big fan of like Tangled or something will be like, oh hey, I've never played Kingdom Hearts, but I love Tangled, so I'll get Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's that
Granted,
kind
this
of
would be
thing.
a really bad time to jump in right now.
Exactly,
but they don't care.
They don't care.
Yeah.
They just want the game to
Yeah.
do well,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that's why they're doing
I
it.
think the art of a trailer is not dead but dying.
Oh, absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
100. I've never, if I know I'm gonna see or play something, I don't watch trailers at all.
Yeah.
I straight up, if I need convincing to watch or like do like or play something, I'll watch the first trailer. I'll look up like the first trailer for the game or the movie or whatever. But if I know 100% I'm gonna watch it, I don't watch any trailers at all because
You need to tease and not reveal. Like
No.
everything, because I think a lot of things now rely on the shock factor of at least if it's for like a half a second, they at least rely on the reveal of something instead of the shock of the reveal.
Yeah.
Which is what you show in a trailer. You show the people going, "Oh, you!"
Yeah.
instead of the "haha, it's me!"
exactly.
And
100%.
so, if you do that, it builds interest. It builds like
Me?
It's like, who the fuck is this? What's happening?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'd like you don't always have to go with the fucking Kylo Ren being I'm evil.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! Like
Well,
to build hype.
I always
think-
applauded. I think Rogue One did that, where the whole like this is a rebellion. rebel like isn't actually in the movie. Like,
Yeah.
it's a deleted scene.
I
And they
think
used it in the trailer.
basically all of the trailer footage in Rogue One wasn't in the
Yeah, and
most
that's
of
like
it.
I mean, obviously in a video game you can't really
It's
do
hard-
that.
it's
It's
hard
hard
to
to do. But I mean, if there's like if they have deleted scenes, like
Yeah.
throw that in the trailer,
Exactly,
so
yeah.
that we don't see it in the game. It's
Mhm.
still build type. It's
Yeah.
still part of the game.
Mhm.
Somebody's gonna be mad, but like, who cares? You have the game.
Here, I'd rather see things that I'm not, because I'm not gonna go back and watch the trailers again
Yeah,
after
exactly.
playing the game.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe. I
Hey,
won't.
this
But
was-
Well, Kingdom Hearts 3 maybe.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers.
I didn't get my PS4 for like a solid 2 days. I just gotta watch trailers.
But yeah, I agree. Yeah, because I've been saying this for a while. I don't like the way that like you said, the art of the trailer is dying and is very close to being dead Square Enix killed it off back in like 05, but like but still, and
They tried to butcher that thing with a fucking knife, just like.
it's that's what it annoys me so much. Like out of every like company or game to be like the super spoilery one is the Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
It's like oh, so I'm after E3 I'm probably gonna go dark on Kingdom Hearts 3 for probably till it comes out because once we know the release date,
Well, because
It depends on when the release date
The
is.
release date is probably November, December.
yeah. Which at that point, 6 months of going dark Kingdom Hearts 3, I can live with
Keep
that. But yeah.
June 28th.
I mean, sure.
Oh! Ascended.
It's coming out today.
Could you imagine? Like,
They just drop it at E3.
Oh,
could you
Imagine the whole spectacle of that though. They drop it like, just like
Oh, yeah.
Mack trucks full of money.
it rains down on the
It's like
audience.
Nomura's like, you said something, and the translator's like, everybody who's here gets a free copy.
Oprah just comes out of nowhere.
and look under your seats, and you will find.
People would. Could you imagine the theater would just be like filled with like cum and shit and vomit? Like, oh man. But anyway,
I can imagine them hiring a translator who's a fan of like Kingdom Hearts, but is like sick of everyone's shit. So he's, like every time Nomura says something, and then he translates it.
He's one of us.
Your anus is everybody.
It'd be the reverse of that fucking headcanon we have with oh fuck, when the Mora's like shoveling and he accidentally gets loses one of the fucking things.
Yeah.
Be the exact opposite of that.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. But yeah, so I'm assuming around December the game will come out. November, December is what I expect. And I think that E3 is when we're gonna get the
December 31st.
Yeah,
Probably.
I wouldn't give a shit as long as it's 2018.
Midnight.
But the
11:59:59.
But yeah, I'm assuming E3 is when we're gonna get the release date. If it's not, I'll honestly be surprised if we don't get the release date at E3.
No,
at
that's
this point,
pretty true. I mean, because the next big show, unless they do their own little thing for Kingdom
yeah,
Hearts.
which I think they would have announced by now.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they would, because they can't really do it in like the end of summer.
Yeah.
That's like, but
Doesn't Square Enix have like a pretty sizable booth?
I did see that. Yes,
I don't
they have a really
Yeah, they have
at
a-
E3 on the E3 show floor. It's like Activision, everything, and it's in comparison from last year where it was like this big. They have it's like this big.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They made it
It's like double the size, but
Yeah.
like, and it's in like, it's like in the big players, like you got your
Yeah, it's
Ubisofts,
not
your
off to like the
Activision.
fuck all
Yeah.
indie developers.
It's not at the kids' table.
It's not at the Cuphead table.
Yeah.
It's with Activision and all that.
I mean, unless Final Fantasy VII is coming out this year, then
Well, I don't think so.
no, it's not.
Because
Well, that's gonna take away spotlight from Kingdom Hearts 3, and
Well,
you know
also-
how markets are.
I don't want to get too much into this, but they really recently at one of the Final Fantasy orchestras, they revealed some stuff about Final Fantasy VII. And they kind of danced around it, but they pretty much said they had to redo the game like from the ground up. Which means, alright, we're like...
We are a solid 4 more years away from
yeah,
this game.
I was pretty like thinking like, alright, we're going to get the game either like 2019, 2020. I don't think so.
Yeah,
But
I know.
whatever, that's a conversation for another day.
You have Kingdom Hearts 3 to
Exactly, yeah.
Hold you over to
yeah,
that.
exactly. I'll be okay for
Just
a
complete
while.
Kingdom Hearts 3 75 times.
So, I mean,
do a level 100 run, a level 0 run, just
Yeah.
any way you can do it.
speed run it,
No gear,
slow run it.
no hits.
no killing, no dying.
Passive mode. I'm a pacifist playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
No killing, no Keyblade, no PS4, no game. Like,
Yeah, just you sitting there watching trailers.
Revert back.
no
No, do
controllers.
it like
do it with your eyes
Buddhism,
closed.
where it's like you like hook up like sensors and just play it
Oh,
with
yeah.
a fucking Keyblade, like
Or just like speedrun a Let's
Yeah.
Play.
Do the VR.
2 times speed.
The VR mode.
Yeah.
We fishing in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, well, speaking of that, we got swimming in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh
which,
yeah, I did. Yeah.
Which that's
He's just like
cool, I guess. Like,
I didn't
Don't
really
die
register.
in
It was
a
like,
fucking
oh,
foot
he's
of
just
water.
moving in water.
I mean,
Okay.
we've had
He's not-
swimming before.
Yeah.
Look,
Kingdom Hearts
that's more like diving.
well, Kingdom Hearts 1, we had actual swimming on the island.
Okay, well, there's that.
Yeah,
I just thought it was like something more.
But
like
now
that.
it's gonna
Just
be like
it's
HD,
just,
like,
you just
nice.
move through water.
Yeah.
yeah,
on
but
the
I
surface.
mean, like, think about like Sora might be allergic to water. Have you seen the Pirates of the Caribbean world?
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking falls in there and just goes. "Bah."
So I can't swim.
But no, I
See,
don't
he could swim in Kingdom Hearts 1, and then he couldn't swim
He
in Kingdom
like
Hearts
just like
2.
lost his
When he
river
won the
man.
pod, Nominee forgot one thing, and that was how to swim.
swimming.
And she's like, Sora, we gotta go in for the year to teach you how to swim.
But then in the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, when he's in the water, like when he crashes down in Destiny Islands, he swims. So he must
He
remember at some
remembered.
point.
Like, on the way down,
On the way
Nominee was
down.
like, shit. How do I do this?
I picture the guy like with the pizza left dick. It's like, when Sora was like,
It's like transferring files, and it's like 99% done, and Sora's like,
It's Turbo Sora.
Nominated download speed wasn't good enough.
We're a quality podcast here.
hey, podcast.
I'm losing my voice
There you
every
go.
fucking time.
That happened last year, too.
But no, so well, anyway, continuing on from the last trailer to the second trailer, fucking Don't Think Twice made me almost cry. Like, holy shit, that song is so
You
good.
got it.
I like the song.
Mhm.
I don't know how I feel about it, though, as the theme song for Kingdom
Well, I'm
Hearts
pretty
2.
well because I think that's gonna be the credit version because
Oh,
for
okay.
every Kingdom Hearts, both Symbol Clean and Sanctuary both has the like the intro where it's like and then they have the depressing, well
Depressing.
technically for Simple and Clean, the original version is the depressing version, but then the opening is the remix
The
technically.
banger version.
Yeah, and that, but then for
Sanctuary, it's
San-
like
there's
it's just a constant tone.
Yeah, well,
While
for-
Sanctuary has more of a beat to it.
Well, like, I'm not, like,
Well, like,
okay.
and then the Crest version is more like piano based.
Because, like,
So
I like my
Sanctuary
opening
after
Kingdom
that.
Hearts
Yeah.
things to be bangers, right? Like, even the opening Zero Distance, that's a banger.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm sitting there for 3
Beats per
minutes, dude, when I'm sitting there for 3 minutes watching that whole cutscene, I'm balling, and I'm like,
I'm balling for the mic."
clean is
Yeah.
the way that, you
Yeah.
know, but, like, it's good. It's just a little on the slow side, but if it's going to be the end credit
That's what I
scene,
think so.
then I think I'm okay with that.
Mhm.
But I don't want Kingdom Hearts 3 to open, and then it'd be kind of...
Like
it,
crying,
it could be cool if it's like a somber open,
yeah.
but I don't know. I'm
It is
Considering what
the
the
end
game's
of the
gonna be.
Xehanort
Yeah.
saga.
Yeah.
It
But
is
I-
the end of an era.
but like I said, I like thou shalt not
The end of a decade.
thou shalt not skip
Pretty
the
much.
intro.
Uh-huh.
It's the first commandment in the book of Zach.
It's just the first commandment in the book of a gamer.
Well,
You
also,
always watch the first cutscene.
Yeah.
well, no,
the opening.
No, I watch the opening every time though.
Including you're talking about including like anime and like
Everything.
shows
I watch.
and stuff.
I
like,
gotta watch the opening.
Rule of
every
thumb is
single
you
time.
watch everything at least once.
Yeah.
No, but
Every saying every time.
Every time.
Every time.
I'm
That's
saying I
insane.
sat through.
That's like
the-
an extra half hour lost.
I sat through the beginning
Do you know
of
how
Graveyard
much time you
Distance
saved
every
skipping
single
scenes?
time.
Skipping intros.
The only
On your
time
second
I
time
didn't
through
do
a
it,
game.
I'm pretty sure was when like I would open it and then I think I did something wrong and I had to reopen the game again or it froze.
Okay.
But like then I was like, fine, I'm skipping this thing. But every single time I sat through that whole 3-4 minute thing watching Mickey throw the papers and shit, listen to songs. I love intros. Now I like my intros to get me hyped for the game.
Yeah.
And all so far so good, you know. Granted, it's been 2 songs they've remixed a million times and they always get me hyped.
Well, technically, the Sanctuary was the opening was the original one, and the credits it's called Sanctuary After the Battle,
Oh,
which
okay.
that's the depressing. So
That's the
I'm
best
assuming
one.
they're going Simple and Clean version, where like the original version is the depressing credits version, and we're gonna have a remix banger.
More of a
So
banger.
yeah,
And then we get another banger for our, because there's no, because for the 0.2 trailer, that's simple.
Oh yeah, they had the
They just remixed it again.
Simple and Clean like banger
Simple
times
and
two.
Cream.
Banger-
Chipper and Cream.
banger squared.
Yeah, they had that banger squared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of like you, where it's like I like have both sides. Where it's like I want
Yeah.
the banger, but then I also think it'd be cool if it was just opened with like depression.
Yeah,
Like,
I like.
You think everything is cool with depression?
I like
Yeah.
the idea of it opening really somberly because this is Kingdom Hearts 3, but also I like it to get me hyped for Kingdom Hearts.
Exactly,
I'm
yeah.
already hyped, but like get me hyped through the roof.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how
yeah.
you-
No, I'm with you.
And yeah.
fucking take depression, just like spring.
Like,
on
I want
I
this.
like
I want my
depressing
PS4 like lights to come out. And I'm just
like fucking rave shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I like drama just as much as the next guy, but damn.
Just like every time we talk about this,
I like depressing things. What does that say?
I
about
like
me, the
being
person?
sad.
But no,
The only state I know.
yeah.
the emotions in your head. It's just all sadness.
Yeah.
Sad.
It's fucking
Sadness, sadness, and then one anger. And
Yeah,
then-
yeah, Inside Out, just
Yeah,
all
Inside Out.
all sadness.
It'd be kind of cool to have an Inside Out world in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, well, but wait, fucking, this was what? This must have
He
been.
goes into Donald's head, it's just anger.
Well, this must have been. I don't remember what this was for, but there was some thing. It might have been the last D23 2 years ago, the last Japanese D23, where we had a similar thing where there was some big thing going on. It must have been that. I think it was the Japanese D23, because there was some big thing going on, and everyone was freaking out about it, and everyone was like doing their own like hype streams and everything for it, and then a bunch of like fake information came out, and one of them was Inside Out World.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Hold up, like, what are you talking about?"
Because we're almost. Well, Frozen, I think, is definitely going to happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But then when did Frozen come out? 2013?
I want to say.
And Inside Out came out when?
A couple years after.
Was it 15?
I don't know.
14?
I want to say 2015. Yeah.
It was before Big Hero 6, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was before. Big
Okay,
Hero.
so then,
was.
yeah,
Was
yeah.
it?
20.
I don't remember.
So it is possible.
I don't know.
It's not like, oh man, I want me. Well, I guess Zootopia is like
That's
That's
no.
a
I
little
don't think so. But
that's
well,
you know
if it
that's a
is-
little on the
Expedite that shit, man.
I
Turbo
want
Drive.
I want
Turbo
it so
Drive.
bad.
Upgrade.
Kingdom Hearts 7, you'll get it.
I want it so bad.
You can be a furry later.
I'm still not a furry.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
Yeah, but
Coco.
I still haven't seen Coco.
Coco.
I-
It's a good movie.
So I've heard.
Coco's a good movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
and then they took out the 20-minute Frozen before
Yeah.
the cutscene.
Wasn't that like awful?
It was okay
Yes.
as like a short. Like if it was just on the internet,
Mhm.
it's aight.
Mhm.
But give me
Forcing you to sit down.
get me to Coco, man. I need the Coco. I don't want to watch
sauce.
it.
It's just
Yeah.
it sets the expectation so that when Coco actually comes,
Oh, yeah.
it's like so much better.
You're like, oh, everyone's cheering because it's over. Like, no.
Like it's cute, but it's too long.
it was way too long.
Okay.
That's my opinion.
Anyways, back
Welcome to the
Kingdom Hearts.
Coco podcast.
I'll see it probably like when it comes out. Like actually, I'll like watch it on Netflix or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
shoot. I'm still waiting for Thor Ragnarok to come out on DVD because
It's
I have not.
so,
I
so
know.
It's
funny.
good. It's really
It's
I
it's
know.
so fucking funny, and it's a great movie.
I missed it. And I'll see it next
We're gonna
weekend.
get on the spaceship. You can go away. You want
good.
to?
No.
Welcome.
Hey, we're gonna start a revolution. You want to?
No.
Yes,
So
but
fucking
No.
nonchalant.
I've got a couple, like literally 2 more weeks before it comes out on DVD.
80% of that movie's ad libbed.
Yeah.
But my favorite is the snake story.
Oh yeah.
They did that. They did that take like 12 times from
no.
different.
I swear, the
stories.
deleted scenes are just all iterations of that story.
Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Get help too. Let's
Oh
do
my
Get Help.
god. Oh my god.
Okay, but anyway, we're not
too
not
good.
an MCU podcast.
We should be.
we should be.
How many fucking times have we watched those movies?
Have you guys seen Black Panther? I haven't.
I've not.
I have.
Black
I
Panther's
have.
Is it good?
Did you like it?
I like Black Panther. It's a good movie.
I didn't like it.
Really?
I like the Tolkien white guys.
Well, yeah. Okay, let
I
me
get
say.
that joke.
I mean, everyone on the internet says it's like coming to Jesus, and I'm like,
Okay, I will say, little addendum. I don't like a lot of people are like praising Black Panther for like, oh, they saved MCU. Like they're putting it on such a high pedestal. I'm like, it's just another good MCU movie.
Yeah.
Like, great on you, Black community, for getting your movie. Cool. Like, it is not the sole reason MCU is around.
Yeah.
Like this is a massive company at this point. Like MCU is just a company at this point
Yeah.
that exists because of the time and effort people have put into these things.
Uh-huh.
Black Panther
Isn't there
is
like
not
10
saving
movies
it.
in 18 years?
Yeah, they did.
Probably more than that.
They're doing. I think what was it? Like they did like 5 blockbuster movies that were all #1 their weekend in 1 year. So
I'm rewatching one more movie a week until Infinity
yeah.
War. I'm doing that, and I don't know how many weeks it is till Infinity War, but there's a shit.
A lot, yeah.
I just finished Iron Man 3.
Okay.
Cool.
good movie.
It was pretty decent.
I literally said we're not an MCU podcast. I was like, have you guys seen Black Panther?
should be.
Like, we're not an MCU podcast, by the way.
Do you know how many less times we could do this per year?
But
It's like 0 work.
That would be fun to do a movie podcast.
Oh boy.
We don't have time for this Kingdom Hearts podcast.
Fuck this shit, get out of
Cancel.
here.
But okay.
You know, we could do like reacts. We watch the
Anyway.
Fuck off.
Like, I'm just saying, you know.
React
Anyway.
is copyrighted.
Just like, they did the thing. Great. We make millions off of this. All right, back.
So we saw both our two homeboys in OTP's outfits, Riku and Mickey.
Oh yeah.
Which they're cool. I mean, the Riku's was what we saw in that one card like a year or two ago. Which
I just thought it was Keyblade. You said car?
no, card.
Card. Right. You said card.
Idiot.
I heard car, sorry.
But well, I'll talk about it.
Car's coming back from.
Are you saying you don't have the Riku car?
It's a fucking full car.
Hey, Cars World in Kingdom Hearts 3 confirmed.
Please no.
How? I
Please
mean,
no.
are you saying you don't want
Ka-chow.
basically Mario
I don't
Kart?
want Owen Wilson like shouting at me the whole time.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow.
Wow.
I mean, but it would.
Wow.
The levels would be Mario Kart, and then if there's or Gran Turismo.
No, see, because the thing is,
Turismo.
then we either have to have a Cars version of Sora, or we have
Yes.
to ask, can a human exist in the Cars world? And what are cars? Are they cars? Are they insects? Or are they
No,
fucking
no.
some alien being? There's way too many deep questions we'd have to
but
get
how
into.
funny would it be? So imagine, so everyone has to be a car. It's the Cars World. So young Xehanort comes out at the end, and he's a car. they're all cars.
I will take all your headlights, darkness.
I fucked your mom shit lips.
Good job.
All right. Anyway, so
Wow.
anyway, so this kind of goes into the whole. Just like I say, goes back to the whole like I don't want to know this yet. I'm hoping this stuff is at the beginning of the game. The whole stuff with Riku and Mickey in the Realm of Darkness, his broken Keyblade, because I mean I guess we still have the mystery of like how did it break, but like I just kind of like. I feel like that'd be such a cool moment in the game to like experience, be like, holy shit, like his Keyblade's broken, like what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and everything. But now it's like we're gonna go into it knowing that, it's
Yeah,
just,
like it's gonna break, and we're gonna see it, and we're gonna be like,
okay, that's how it breaks. Yeah,
That's
it's
kinda
like
cool.
it would have been such a cool. I mean, assuming we're gonna see how it breaks, it'd be such a cool thing to like
all off screen. The
see
whole game's
Riku,
off screen.
see Riku doing some shit, and his Keyblade breaks.
The entire game is the end cutscene.
The whole game is something's happening. The game just goes through.
Oh, a squirrel.
But
It's actually handled by one guy who's just like a nature documentary. This guy so like, it's like, there's some fighting over there.
But I hope. I don't know. At this point, we're starting to get into the I don't want to know this territories, which worries me.
Again, maybe they are like.
This is Square Enix, man. Let's
I
be real.
know, but maybe they're like.
Maybe
We're just holding out on this one last string
Maybe
off.
they've seen the error of their ways and they're changing.
I don't think so, but I hope so. I don't think so. And it's just, it's more to the like. Anyway, so the whole thing, even though I still don't want to know, we're still gonna analyze it anyway. So they're in the Realm of Darkness, looking for Aqua, presumably. And he says, can't use the Keyblade anyway. I'll leave this here for the other me. And there are two things I could think of. One, I feel like the obvious one that everyone's thinking of is Repliku, which I already kind of had that whole theory about him being a Seeker of Darkness. But then, like, if he's a Seeker of Darkness, why is he, why would he leave it here for him? I think the more likely one is that it's more, like, figurative. Like, he's speaking about, like, the me that I left behind in the, like, I'm leaving this broken Keyblade for the me that I left, like, the dark version of me that, was taken over by darkness. I left behind here in the Realm of Darkness. I think that's kind of more what he's talking about.
More symbolic stuff.
Yeah, but...
He's 100% just gonna dive back in. Gonna throw Mickey out there and be like, fuck that shit, I'm staying.
Because we did see, there was that scene in Dream Drop Distance where he was talking about it was in Monstro, where Riku, he was just like seeing shit, where there was he just saw himself in an organization coat. And he was like, there's always been darkness following me. First, the secret darkness took over my body. The puppet replica of like my heart or some shit. And he's like, now I'm facing myself. And it's never really explained what that was. And I don't know if this kind of ties into that. I'm assuming that would just kind of was like, an embodiment of his darkness. And I'm assuming
that, and he was playing Dream Eater for Sora.
Oh yeah, but it's just like I'm assuming that's more like he's more like symbolic than anything, but it would be cool if he was referring to another him, like
And maybe he created something while we were looking.
I mean, I don't know.
He was like, "Hey Evan, hit me up with some of that clone shit."
Yeah, right. I don't know, but I mean, like it'd be it'd be cool. But even if it is, just symbolic, it's a cool. It is a really cool moment for Riku for ever stepping out of the darkness.
What it actually ties into is he made a sex dungeon down there, and it's actually his whip. Ties back into the fucking hardcore sex scene.
Yeah, the whole
S&M.
He's down there with Xehanort and Ventus. Or not Ventus.
Ventus. Oh, man. That twink boy.
But yeah, I just think it's cool, like, because we've seen his new Keyblade, and it's more, we'll talk about that in a sec. But like his it goes into his whole like stepping. Even though Dream of Distance was a big step for him becoming a Keyblade master, and now he had a very dark Keyblade. Even when he summons it, darkness surrounds it and everything. And he's leaving behind the darkness, stepping into the light. Darkness becomes light, light turns into darkness. Like bring it all back. But yeah, I think it's cool. I thought that was a really cool scene, and I wish it wasn't shown in the trailer and I got to see it in the game. But so, speaking of Keyblades, we saw Riku's new Keyblade. A lot of people are shitting on it. I mean,
I only got a brief look at it because I didn't really want to go out of my way to see it.
Looks like a car key.
Yeah, which I like that.
It's just a giant car key.
I mean,
it's not like we haven't seen it before.
Yeah, it's like the one I have on the fucking...
and the thumbnail, which that's a whole thing where it's like, everyone's shitting on it. It's like, it's not like we haven't seen the Fenrir before. And it also looks pretty similar to Terra's Keyblade. It doesn't look... Terra's Keyblade doesn't look like a car key, but it looks similar in the big bat with the like lights,
just
the lines.
Shape.
Yeah, and it's like... In which, that goes back to the whole thing, how it's like, he was Terra's successor. And I don't get... I mean, yeah, sure, it's funny. It looks like a car key. Well, yeah, Terra was the one that gave him the Keyblade.
Yeah, it was Terra.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And,
there is a Cars world in it.
Get in, loser. We're going to destroy Xehanort.
But I don't know. I mean, I do think it looks... I've always liked that design of like a Keyblade actually looking like a key, because pretty much the only Keyblades that look like keys are the Kingdom Key, which that even doesn't entirely look like a key. It has the...
That's like one of those old ass keys.
Yeah. There's that, and then the Fenrir. And those are the only two that actually like
that was like
look
a house
like
key.
Yeah.
A very demonic house.
Yeah. Those are the only two that actually
like
look like keys, and all the other ones just are kind of like taking the Kingdom Key and deforming it into like a bat. And it's like it's not the design.
A bat with wiggly bits.
And Ericus' Keyblade as well, the Master Keeper.
Oh yeah.
But it's just like.
I've always liked the idea of the Keyblades looking like keys.
Exactly.
So I kind of what I did see of this, I was like, oh, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't.
I'm behind it.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm still gonna make fun of it for
I'm
looking like a car
obviously
key, but I'm still behind it.
I love those
Yeah.
designs.
No, I think it's. I mean, I don't know. I feel like people are shitting on it a little bit too much. It's like, calm down, y'all. It's like, this isn't something we haven't seen before,
Yeah.
Like, but still, I like I said, I like that design. I think it's cool.
The real question is Sid coming back.
Sid? Okay, yeah, Banana. I fucking hope so. I'm sure he will.
He's actually the 13th figure.
Yeah.
The bananas have been here the whole time.
Banana. When he throws his staff away and takes out it's like his staff breaks like Riku, and Sid's right behind him. He puts his fucking staff down. Bananas. But also, so we're getting into any final thoughts on the trailers before we exit and go into just other shit that we've learned?
I mean, they're fucking pretty.
Oh yeah,
like
they're so pretty.
Like even like seeing what is it? I had to do a presentation, and like it was about video games art, and so I was like, oh, I'm gonna put in a bunch of video games I love, and I looked at Kingdom Hearts 3, and like seeing the old ass Kingdom Hearts like logos, like the Sora, I was like, whoa, we've come a long way.
Oh yeah,
like we literally say that every single trailer.
Yeah,
but we have come a long way.
Progressively going longer and longer ways.
Yeah, like this looks pretty.
The aerial summon water physics to me are just like if those are there it goes. If those are world dynamic, that's like awesome. Because if it's just like it adapts to whatever the fuck is there, I'm just gonna be like,
yeah. Cool. I'm happy. It looks so good. Like aside from the whole like, don't show me this.
Yeah,
they're really good trailers. Yeah.
Get some.
Yeah. Aside from that, they're really good trailers. They're really
they're
pretty trailers, and they get me really excited for Kingdom Hearts 3.
But is it better than Minecraft?
Nothing.
Guys, we got to stick Riku somewhere in this trailer. Guys, hey, boss, we accidentally stuck Noct in here. Just recolor it. That was the first thing I thought of when I saw his hair. It's just like, It's just not Disney.
It's not like Nomura hasn't done that like 5 times before. Fucking Sora looks like exactly like another character he designed. It's not Final Fantasy, but like it's nothing new. You know,
Facing.
it's not. Yeah, it's nothing new. With,
Same face syndrome.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But yeah, but still. Yeah, Alex, any final
Stop.
thoughts?
Don't look at me like
Sure.
that.
No,
Follow your
trailers were
Twitter.
yeah. But
Stop that.
I don't know if I follow your Twitter.
I think you do.
Oh, do I? Just never shows
if
me.
you did, it would fill up your entire
Yeah.
fucking feed.
Maybe I don't.
But
Just
Insert
retweet a lot
Twitter
of
right
shit.
here.
yeah.
Right here.
But
Literally don't. I retweet Denny's. That's it, actually.
You're basically
I
just
swear,
Denny's, but
you
one
can-
step removed.
you can look at my Twitter. It'll be Denny's. I think there's a couple kind of funny things. That's it.
Yeah.
I hope an employer looks at it one day.
Yeah,
I've
so
been to Denny's once.
No, but their marketing team is awesome.
Oh my god, the marketing team is great.
anyway,
Great.
so one thing that I think is kind of cool that we talked before about gummy ship missions and whether we want them or don't want them. I've always been like, sure, have them, but don't make them boring, like that kind of thing.
Yeah, if it's good.
This gets me excited for it. They said,
I want those 20 guns.
they said that gummy ship missions are going to be open world.
Ooh.
And they said there's going to be a search function for exploration and then the battle function. I don't know what that means. I don't know how it's going to go down, but it makes me excited for
So almost it sounds like you have to find the world. It's not going to be like, yo, we found the world, now drive there and shoot everything.
them. Yeah.
It's going to be like you go out. Now hopefully the world isn't boring as shit.
Well, yeah.
That's what I think.
I wonder if
Space.
that means the story will be a lot less linear.
Maybe.
Because maybe it's
yeah.
it's
The way they're
You-
structuring these worlds is that you go to a world, you do some things, secret darkness shows up, and then you leave.
yeah.
what it's
if
turning out to
that's
be.
gonna be the
Kingdom
cut
Hearts
and
2,
paste,
like-
if that's gonna be the cut
Yeah.
and paste, but it's so non-linear. There's not even like groups of them or anything. It's just like find them as you fucking go,
Yeah.
and then it's like
That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. Except they also compared it to like Star Wars space battles. So
Oh shit, we're gonna have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the gummy, like the Death Star is gonna come out. And
Gummy Death
Star.
yeah.
Two Star Destroyers jump out of hyperspace
Yeah.
in your little ass ship and
Dash them with the turbo lasers.
also, that's the dumbest name for a fucking laser.
Yeah.
Turbo lasers.
But
No,
They're
can
very
we
fast
pull-
lasers.
Now, can we pull a Star Wars Episode 8 and just make the jump to hyperspace right in another gummy Star Destroyer?
I'm surprised nobody ever thought of that until that episode.
I don't know.
Why wasn't that Akbar? Why? Come on. Oh my god.
Well,
Don't point
Not-
at me.
not a Star
I'm
Wars.
just saying that's like, hey, that's a good idea.
we're not a Star Wars
Look, man.
podcast.
Alien
No,
titty
no.
milk.
We're not a Star Wars podcast.
No.
We're not a Star Wars
I'm
podcast.
mad.
Yet. We're not an MCU podcast.
Holy fucking shit.
We're not an anything podcast yet.
We tried creating a podcast for this stuff. It just didn't work.
But I think that
Kinda.
I don't know. I'm excited to see what happens with it because I did enjoy the Gummy Ship missions in Kingdom Hearts 2. And they they weren't too long. Kingdom Hearts 1 they were fucking awful. They just
Yeah.
hold down X on occasion, move up and down. Like
Yeah.
that was it. Kingdom Hearts 2 they were fun. They didn't.
I kind of hope you get to build yours again.
They are customizable.
Sweet.
They did say
I
that.
do. I want one rocket and a fucking battery of guns.
Yeah. But I still.
Yeah, but is the customization gonna be good? Hopefully.
I don't know. Literally, I'll be honest. I may be a Kingdom Hearts veteran. I only designed one gummy ship in my entirety of my Kingdom Hearts time. I've never made one Kingdom Hearts 1. In Kingdom Hearts 2, I made a box. Didn't have any guns. Didn't have any engines. It was a box. It had like this much health. I moved around a little bit, then I died. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna make any more gummy ships.
I can make one with
I
only
wonder if
engines.
there's anyone with like perfectly attuned,
Oh, yeah.
built gummy ships. Like
The
this
optimal gummy
is the
ship.
optimal gummy ship for this level.
But there was a comic I saw a long time ago where it was like
I think it's
where like Chip and Dale were like, oh, our engines are failing, and then Dale was like, it looks like we didn't even have an engine in the first place, and then Donald's like, maybe this wouldn't be a problem if our ship wasn't built entirely out of guns, and you see like the outside of it, it's just a bunch of guns. And so it's like, I regret nothing.
Now, my thought too is if this is going to be open world and we're going to be chilling in the gummy ship, how cool would it be if that's how they introduce Star Wars into it,
That'd be
like
really
you're chilling around and then
kind of like Monstro, like Kingdom
yeah,
Hearts 1.
like you just you find Monstro. Like it's not too far fetched, you know.
Yeah.
A Star Destroyer makes a jump out of hyperspace. Oh shit! Now it looked kind of weird to have the gummy ship next to a Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer, yeah. But that'd be cool, yeah.
But, I mean, we've done some weirder shit before.
Yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean, like, so like
Garbage
the
it
grid,
is.
Yeah.
that would be kind of cool.
Mhm.
You know, you'd see. As long as it's not episode 7, I'll be happy.
But no, I don't know, like I said, I'm excited to see what they. I'm excited to see what they do
8.
with it.
I like episode 7
Because-
very clear.
Like I said, I like the idea of making, because in Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Distance, the worlds didn't feel disconnected. It was more just like, all right, I finished with this world, I'm at this world. Whereas in 1 and 2, the worlds actually felt like there was distance between them with the gummy ship missions. You know, it was like, all right, I actually have to like go over here and now go, through all this shit to get to the next world. It actually made it feel like and especially if it's going to be open world, assuming that's what they mean, assuming this wasn't lost in translation and they didn't say, like, oh, I didn't mean open world, I meant extremely linear, like.
Boy, see, in Japanese, the worlds for extremely linear, well, they're actually very similar.
Yeah. But so like, assuming that's what they mean, and that adds to that, I think it'll be really cool. But it's
Maybe the translators are just fucking with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just the whole thing is they're just fucking.
I don't know, but yeah. So then also
It's actually just Fallout 5.
oh, yep, there you go. But so there was also shown at the event. There was like a making of Kingdom Hearts 3 video, which we didn't get to see. But someone took a screenshot of the Tangled World, and it looked very lively. I
saw that.
Yeah, because there was NPCs like fucking everywhere, and there was like shops and shit, and it makes me excited because there's that famous screenshot of the Aladdin. That's why I come down here. The action, the people, and it's just like completely empty.
That's always thrown me off about Kingdom Hearts is the fact there's no NPCs and what should be.
Well, that was mostly system.
Just like
Exactly,
Sora's
just like running down the street and then he like bumps into like that one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
There's someone walking slowly towards me.
Yeah. I mean,
Fuck.
Twilight Town did a pretty good job in Kingdom Hearts 2, I would say. And Traverse Town in Kingdom Hearts 1 as well. But, like, especially all the Disney worlds, especially, just felt... I would say the original world they did a pretty good job of. Like, Hollow Bastion, Traverse Town, Twilight Town.
Yeah.
But for the Disney worlds, it was just the main characters and completely empty.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited to see that they're doing it with everything now.
Yeah.
And now, especially knowing that the Disney worlds look like this, it makes me even more excited to see what Twilight Town looks like and what Traverse Town, or if we go back to Traverse Town, what Hollow Bastion looks like, So I guess Traverse Town wouldn't be back because the world were all that shit, but whatever. What Hollow Bastion looks like.
Yeah.
It gets me excited to see what.
That gets me excited if there's a bit more RPG aspects into it.
What do you mean?
Like, like shops or gear.
Oh, yeah.
Or like...
Well, there was that in 1 and 2 as well.
I mean, but like a more fleshed out version of that, where it's like, it's almost just like fucking either like find it or like we have use for money at some point instead of just accumulating it over the entire game. It'd be really cool to have like a slightly more RPG aspect to it, even if it's just like upgrades.
give me a reason to use a potion instead of a tier spell.
Give me reasons to buy and use shit. Because that's when you feel cool, when you're just like throwing shit on yourself.
Yeah.
Like, man, it really went this time. My voice is gone.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, we got a little more time.
Leaning real close to the mic. Cover all 9,000 taste buds.
Yeah.
Welcome to
So the,
ASMR.
very crisp, clear sounds.
I think we should get like 8 microphones and have like 2 for each of us. That would make our audio very enhanced.
We could all have binaural audio.
Never mind, we can be done. Thank you for joining us for this episode of the Seesaw Podcast. Bye.
What are you gonna say? No, what are you gonna say?
No, we're good. We can go on for an hour. We can end.
Okay.
They're excited.
All right.
They want us to end.
Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Seesaw Podcast.
I'm gay.
We're going to start that over.